नमस्कार। एबर सबुठारु बड़ खबर को लेकिन सत्यपाठ अध्याय अनिल अग्रवाल का अध्यक्षतार चलुवा सबुठारु वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट कॉर्पोरेट हाउस वेदांत वेदांत कंपनी संपर्क में एक सांघातिक रिपोर्ट अमेरिकार जो कहते शॉर्ट सेलर बा स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग और रिसर्च कंपनी एभली एक रिपोर्ट प्रकाश करछि। वाइसरॉय रिसर्च ग्रुप नामक एक संस्था ये वेदांत बाबद रे एक लंबा चौड़ा वेल रिसर्च एभली एक रिपोर्ट प्रकाश करछि जो रिपोर्ट की वेदांत पाई अत्यंत सांघातिक कहा जाउछि। और ये रिपोर्ट द्वारा वेदांतर शेयर मार्केट रे शेयर उपरे मध्य प्रभाव पड़छि। 5 रु 8% शेयर पड़ जाइछि। ए खबर र प्रभाव मध्य ओडिशा सहित अछि। ओडिशा सरकार जे भली भाव रे एबे वेदांत को नेकी अनेक किछि योजना करूछंती जे अनिल अग्रवाल को सहित बारंबार ओडिशार मुख्यमंत्री मोहन माझी तांको सहित मीटिंग करूछंती, भेटघाट करूछंती और वेदांत ओडिशा रे अनेक किछि प्रोजेक्ट अनेक किछि प्रकल्पर स्वप्न देखैछि। ठीक सही समय वेदांत बाबद रे एक अत्यंत क्षतिकारक प्रतिकूल रिपोर्ट वाइसरॉय रिसर्च ग्रुप प्रकाश करछि। ए रिसर्च ग्रुप रो रिपोर्ट रे जो आर्थिक टर्मिनोलॉजी एभली किछि पाठ शब्द जहाँ किछि बा सूत्र व्यवहार करा जाइछि ताकू ओडिया रे ठीक ठाक कहि हबो नाही बा तार एग्जैक्ट ट्रांसलेशन करा जाई पारिबो नाही बा करा जाई पारिबो बट तार ठीक अर्थटा बा एकदम शब्दर एग्जैक्ट ट्रांसलेशन टा कहिबा कष्ट होई पारे। सेतिपाई आमे चेष्टा करछु रिपोर्ट कोन कहिछि आ रिपोर्ट सहित कोन अछि यार इंग्राजी रे जेहेतु रिपोर्ट प्रकाश पाई हम भावछु इंग्राजी रे ए बाबद रे ए रिपोर्ट बाबद रे दर्शक को सूचेबा पाई। तबे वेदांत बाबद रे ए रिपोर्ट परे वेदांत पक्षरु मध्य ए रिपोर्ट एकदम जानी सुनी कि वेदांत ग्रुप को बदनाम करा जिबा पई करा जाइछि बोली वेदांत पक्षरु मध्य एक स्टेटमेंट मीडिया स्टेटमेंट मध्य इश्यू करा जाइछि। एबे रिपोर्ट कोन कहूछि आसंतु नजर पकाइबा। आम इंग्लिश रे रिपोर्ट बाबद रे कहूछु कि वाइसरॉय रिसर्च ग्रुप व्हिच इज नोन फॉर डिगिंग डीप इनटू कॉर्पोरेट गवर्नेंस कॉर्पोरेट फेल्यूर्स सो दैट VRG Viceroy research group that says that the Vedanta's parent company जो मूल company that's the Vedanta Research Limited which is based in London survives by draining huge amounts of cash from its profitable Indian units। जो वेदांतर किछि इंडियन यूनिट्स रही ये वेदांतर जो पेरेंट कंपनी ये सही इंडियन यूनिट रु गुड़ाए पैसा नहीं कि तारी पर बंचुची। सो द मेन कंपनी जो कहा जाउची वेदांत लिमिटेड जो इंडिया रे जो उठू पैसा जाउची व्हिच इज वेदांत लिमिटेड एंड हिंदुस्तान जिंक लिमिटेड जे कि गवर्नमेंट रोड PSU ताकू टेक ओवर करची वेदांतर मेजॉरिटी स्टॉक सेत्रे अछि। से कहू वाइसरॉय रिसर्च alleges that Ponzi like structure at Vedanta just it behaves, it works, it performs like a Ponzi farm बा आमे जो ओडिया राम जो चलथिला जो चिट फंड फार्म भलिया वेदांत ठीक सही टाइप रो एबे कार्य करछि व्हिच इज वेरी डैमेजिंग सो फार वेदांतस तार ब्रांड वैल्यू तार ब्रांड इक्विटी ये सब ऊपर जबरदस्त प्रभाव पकई पारे। से कहछि द VR Vedanta Research Limited drains cash from profitable Indian units। So the artificial brand fees, that's the way how Vedanta drains huge amount of money or finance from its Indian subsidiary to London as the parent company। That is one is artificial brand fees। Vedanta Resources extracts hundreds of millions of dollars annually from Vedanta Limited and its subsidiaries Hindustan Zinc through brand fees which lack any commercial justification। This is very serious and damaging point which is pointed by VRG Viceroy Research Group। So only in the financial year of 2024 these fees amounted 3,038 million dollars if we calculate in Indian rupees which will be equivalent to 2,902 crores rupees, close to 3,000 crores rupees just in the form of brand fees. They are draining this huge money to their parent company from Indian subsidiaries. The report also claims that the Vedanta and Hindustan Zinc have been paying inflated brand fees. So Indian company, the Vedanta fee and the Hindustan Zinc, they are paying all these inflated, increase this brand fees, which is that artificial brand fees. And why it is saying that? It says that the money which has gone to the Vedanta Resource Limited, to get that money supposed to have, or it could have been invested in brand licensing or strategy, but allegedly adds little real value for minority shareholders. That's what Vedanta Viceroy Research Group is saying. And then another one big potential risk, what the BRG says, that is Hindustan Zinc. Viceroy says that the company may have violated an agreement with the Indian government, but not building a smelter plant. Now the point is, where has gone that the promise smelter plant, which Vedanta has said, Vedanta has pointed out, Vedanta has planned and had declared also, what has happened to that promise smelter plant? And that is nowhere seen. And BRG says that the breach they claim could trigger a penalty of over 1,000 crore rupees for pact violation with Hindustan Zinc and Vedanta. Or even that the penalty could force takeover at unfavored terms. Viceroy calls Vedanta a financial zombie surviving on subsidiary cash. So what about the small subsidiary farms it has in India? So it is surviving on that, on the Indian subsidiary companies of the Vedanta Limited. According to the report, money that could have gone into new mines, new technology, new farms, new industries, or new projects, it says that, or creating local jobs, is instead routed upwards to pay off the parent company's massive debt pile. So this says that the parent company has a massive debt, and all this money has been drained to pay off the massive debt pile. That's what the Viceroy Research Group says. Viceroy calls it a financial parasite. अर्थात कौची की ये उठे आर्थिक परजीवी कंपनी जे की निजर अर्थव्यवस्था अत्यंत भुसुड़ी पड़ची. It's surviving on other financial firms, other companies' income. That Viceroy calls it a financial parasite, cash flows up and debt payments out. And that's not all. Viceroy highlights what it calls a complex intercompany loans, some of which were quietly, very, you can call it a very sumptuously written off, raising a red flag about governance and the company's transparency. That's what the Viceroy Research Group says. So how did the market react? Now the point is, after the research report is out, the market has sharply reacted. Vedanta's stock price fell by around 5 to 8%, and which is a significant a blow to Vedanta's share market, share structure. The dollar bonds also took a hit. Not only the share price, it's dollar bond which Vedanta has raised, so that also took a hit. So now the point is, what is Vedanta's reaction after the research or the report is out? So after the research report is out, Vedanta has sharply reacted. It has issued a media statement. So Vedanta was quick to hit back, calling the report is baseless and malicious. It says that the company has, the Viceroy has given a recycled and selective misinformation meant to mislead the investors and discredit the group. Their sole agenda is to create a false propaganda. That's what the Vedanta has said. The Viceroy Group's this report as a malicious agenda, as a false agenda, just to discredit the group's brand image, discredit the group's image. Meanwhile, global bank JP Morgan also says the report is just a noise and has advised investors to stay long on Vedanta. ऐसे thought कि there is no point to be panic on this Viceroy's report. For now, Vedanta remains under the spotlight, with investors, regulators, and the government watching closely after the Viceroy's report is out. Now the question is it really a risky house of cards? I mean, Vedanta, is it really a risky house of cards, or will Vedanta once again weather the storm and prove the allegations wrong? Now the one thing is certain, the coming weeks will test not just Vedanta's financials, but its corporate governance as well. So we will keep tracking it. We'll keep tracking the story. We'll keep tracking the development, and stay with us for all the updates. ये प्रयास थिला आमे जहाँ किछि देखैलु कि वाइसरॉय रिपोर्ट किभଳି भाबरे एक डैमेजिंग अत्यंत क्षतिकारक सांघातिक रिपोर्ट वेदांत बाबद रे आसीछि। ए रिपोर्ट आसीबा परे स्टॉक मार्केट रे मध्य वेदांत उपरे जोरदार प्रभाव पड़छि। आम सहित स्टे ट्यून ए बाबद रे आमे मध्य अपडेट देबो। एथि पई ओडिसा रे वेदांतर भयंकर प्लान्स अच्छी, विराट बहुत बड़ बड़ प्लान अच्छी। वेदांत मध्य ओडिसा रे जबरदस्त इन्वेस्ट करछि, तेणु ये सब मध्य ओडिसा पर प्रभाव पकई पारे। नमस्कार।